If you're an ink collector, you already know this feeling. You get to make new ink swatches and you love the colors. But then comes the question, where do these actually fit into my color families? Not just what are they, but are they warmer or cooler than what I have? Do they replace something or do they sit between two families? Today we're going to place 3 new color families directly into context of the other collections that you already know and love. So instead of guessing, you can see where they truly belong. So these are the gray color families we have just before we added the new chasing shadows. We have the warm gray and we also have the fabulous rock collection. So you can see here that we have a very warm tone gray and we also have a very cool tone gray as well. So with this, we also have another cool tone, but this is kind of pushing it more to the greeny blue tones that we have. So if I was to put these in my color family order, I would be popping then in after the rock collection. I know it's cool tone, but it's more on a warmer shade than we have with the chasing shadows. So this is how we are going to add these into our color family. So we have the warm grays, then we have the rock collection, which is cooler, and then even cooler than that, we have the chasing shadows. So for our new green family, which is the Coastal Mist, this is a beautiful, cool kind of green color that we have here. So we do have some cool greens already in our family of colors, and this is the Frosted Foliage, and you can see that we have that beautiful kind of cool silver green tone over here, but it's going down into the more of the teal colors. And the next up we would have the Mountain Mist, the Volcano Lake, the Lagoon and Emerald, but not as close as the Aqua Island, which I'm going to put down here. So this is the Coastal Mist, and where this is going to fit is if I move this one up, it's going to fit in here. So you can see that we have more of a blue tone to this gray-green family, not as warm as the Frosted Foliage that we have at the top, but not as cool as the Seashore that we have. And this is where I would put it in our color families. Okay, for our next color family, this one could kind of play in a couple of different ways. So let's take a look at our kind of brown collection or brown color families that we have at the minute. We have the earth tones. This is really quite new, where we have this beautiful earthy neutral tone up there. We also have the coffee break. This has more of a warmer rather than a neutral tone that we have. And then we also have the Delectable Delights. And again, this is a little bit warmer, more on the yellow tones than red tones that we have in this one. So this is warmer in the kind of yellow way rather than the red. We also have one that is maybe a little bit more orange, which is the Desert Dreams, which could fit in here as well. So you can see that we have a neutral tone, we have a warmer tone on the kind of neutral level, then we have more of an orange tone, and then more of a yellow tone in this one here. So in theory, this could fit in with the families that we have here. I would move this one up because it's more neutral, and then this is more on the warm tone that we have in here. So the Earthy Embrace could fit in with these brown color families here. Also, just to put a spanner in the works, I think it could also work within the kind of red tone color families as well. So on the kind of red neutral brown tones that we have the Martian Terrain, which has a very orange red feel about it. which is very warm, but then we have the Woodland Escape. Now this has more of a cooler pink purple tone in that one there. And for this, I may fit this within these because this has more of a neutral. It's still warm, but it is not on the kind of red. It's more along the pinky warm tone that we have there. So we could fit that in with these color families here, and that is the Earthy Embrace would fit between the Woodland Escape and also Marsh and Terrain. So this would work in different places. So it's up to you where you want to put it in your color family collection. As a collector, value isn't about having more colors, it's about knowing where everything belongs, understanding the undertone and value relationships to the other inks, and being able to compare families without second guessing yourself. These new inks are so beautiful, and they complete gaps, they kind of smooth out some transitions, and they clarify color choices inside the collections you may already own. Where your system makes sense, choosing colors becomes faster, easier, and a lot more enjoyable. And that's where the real fun is. Loved watching this video. There is more where that came from here on the Altenew official YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button so you don't miss out on any of the crafty fun. See you soon and happy crafting.